Now, I did this not because I am his wife, but I did this to honor my king and to honor his service to our nation. I think everybody in this room are aware of who Jigme Singh Wangchuck, the fourth king, is and what he has done for this nation.
Your Majesty, this book is a book that every Bhutanese should have in their home. It is a true dedication. But also that I noticed, Your Majesty, that why did you choose Dochula?
Benji, that's a good question. I chose Dochula because first I chose the crest above Dochula. It's called Lunchuseka. And before His Majesty went into the operations, leading the operations, we were gripped, literally paralyzed by worry. So I walked up to a crest called Dochula, and there's a little temple there. And that temple was built by this great saint who prophesied the birth and the reign of His Majesty the King. And that's why I walked up there, and I went there to bargain with all the good forces and all the good spirits, because His Majesty was going to war, and I bargained that I would rebuild this temple in Lunchuseka if His Majesty came home victorious, safe. And that's what I did. And then I walked down, Benji. Can I call you Benji? Because I can't call you anything else.
Yes. Your Majesty, I'm your servant.
So I walked down, and there was this mound in Dochula, just a mound, nothing. And in my youth, I used to cross that mound all the time, because in the days of my youth, there were no motor vehicles, there were no cars, we had to ride. So we used to cross that path, and we used to sit on that mound. And we used to make a wish, we used to make smoke offerings. And then as I returned, like I said, from the temple on the crest, and I walked on that mound, and it was absolutely filled with snow. And then I said, what if I bargained even further? What if I promised to build 108 stupas and therefore gain more merit for the safety of His Majesty and all our men going with His Majesty, including our ambassador right there, General V. Namgyal. So that's the reason I chose Dochula, because it's a crest that is very sacred, and it is believed that any wish that you make on that crest is fulfilled.
So this book, Your Majesty, is